I saw you, Serenity, on Peach. Aren't you on Peach?
I am. Yes, I joined pretty quickly because, as I was saying before the show, I have username terror. I want to make sure that I don't, you never know what's going to jump and what's going to not. And
so you just have to get your name everywhere, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So I mean, granted, not many people, but the Swedes are signing up with Saturn, but just on the off chance.
Oh, Jason just joined. Yes. Jason Hiner, brand new on the. I have not decided whether to friend everybody who asks me or not. So what is? So I'm just going to say no. What is?
I started at first friending everyone, and then realized pretty quickly you have this nice little list of people where you have your own thing, and then you also have this list of individually you have to tap on people to look at them.
There's no timeline on this, which is kind of interesting.
It's just kind of people, and they're out of order too. It's not like the newest thing.
It's chronological. Oh no, isn't this the?
It was. I thought it was chronological, but then I've occasionally found people that were like 23 hours ago, so I'm not really entirely sure how it's organized.
Mine is still chronological, but who knows? You're right. Yeah.
There's so many. See, this is like 2 days, and now it jumps back up to 1 day.
Oh.
I don't know. It's odd. It's a fun little distraction. I will say that. Christina Warren, bless her soul, told me about it on Friday, and I'm like, okay, what is this nonsense? And it feels a little bit like a Twitter Tumblr timeline
with a little Instagram thrown in. And
yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I enjoy the fact that you can draw with it, and it's very cheery. I don't know if I like not being able to talk directly to someone other than through Facebook like pokes. That's a little strange. But I do really like. I love drawing with it. I love sending like ridiculous photos and GIFs. The GIF engine is pretty fun.
So what's really interesting about this? It was created by Dom Hoffman, who was the Vine guy, right? He sold Vine to Twitter, co-founder of Vine. What's interesting? I mean, first of all, there's a million messaging platforms, but this isn't exactly messaging.
Not quite.
It's not exactly Twitter. It's not. It's kind of its own thing, and I think it bucks the trend in the sense that it came, first of all, it came the Friday at the end of CES, so that's perfect timing for the tech elite to try it and get involved in it. And then I thought, really interestingly, it has a lot of hidden nooks and crannies. Like it's got unusual features that you don't immediately find. For instance, you can, if you're in the message section, you could type certain keywords. I'll type GIF. And then you can search for a animated GIF, and I'll say, I don't know, what should I say? Cakes. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get. And it'll search. A lot of messaging platforms, including Facebook's Messenger, will do this kind of thing where you can, and I'm just going to put that in my timeline because, wow, that's awesome. And and so it's full of stuff like that. But, it's also you can write stuff, and people can comment on it. And so there's threaded commenting as well. You can post your battery life, your ratings, the date, the time. It's got a very interesting and kind of almost eclectic set of features. Maybe it's just a flash in the pan, but on the other hand, what it really reminded me of is how anxious I am, and I think I'm not alone, to get rid of Twitter. Find something better than Twitter.